We need to change the wedding date. Postpone it by exactly 1 month. Contact the venue right now.
Postpone? What do you mean?
Just hurry up and contact the venue. We're running out of time.
This is so sudden. I don't know what to do. We've already set the date and finalized the contract with the venue. What happened? I can't contact them without knowing the reason.
A major emergency came up. The date clashes with my family's annual trip.
Family trip? What family trip? You mean the annual trip your family takes?
Yeah, that's right. It overlaps with our big family reunion trip. I just told my parents about our wedding date, and they said we need to change it because of the trip.
And we're the ones who have to change?
They've already booked the accommodations. It'll be a waste to cancel, so we have to move our date.
I told you we should double check with both sets of parents before finalizing the venue. But you kept insisting it would be fine. You were too lazy to go to the venue multiple times, so you went ahead and signed the contract. And now look what's happened.
Shut up! A family trip is usually in summer. I didn't expect it to be in winter this year.
If that's the case, why don't you contact the venue to change the date? It's your family situation causing this.
I can't make such an embarrassing call. You do it. Contact them right now, got it?
I can't believe this. How am I supposed to explain this to the venue?
Just tell them something came up. It's not that hard.
It is hard. We signed a contract. There might be penalties for changing the date.
Then we'll pay the penalties. Just do it.
We'll pay? You mean I'll pay, right? Because you never want to take responsibility for anything.
Stop arguing, just make the call.
Fine, I'll call. But don't blame me if this ends up costing us a lot of money.
Whatever, just get it done.
I've called the venue. They said they're fully booked for the next 3 months. We can't postpone.
What? It's ridiculous. Tell them to make it work.
It doesn't work that way, James. They have other weddings booked.
Then what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Maybe we should talk to your parents about changing their trip date?
No way! The family trip is sacred. We can't change that.
But we can change our wedding? How is that fair?
Life isn't fair. Deal with it.
I can't believe you're acting like this. This is our wedding we're talking about.
It's just a ceremony. We can do it any time.
It's not just a ceremony to me. I've been planning this for months.
Well, unplan it then.
You're unbelievable.
Sarah, you ruined our annual family trip. We had already chosen a place to stay.
I'm so sorry about this. I tried to postpone the wedding by a month, but the venue was fully booked. We ended up having to cancel your trip instead. I'm truly sorry.
Apologizing to me alone isn't enough. Everyone in the family was looking forward to this trip. You should apologize to all of them.
This is entirely our fault for not double checking. I'm really sorry. It's just that James told me the family trip was always in summer, so I thought a winter wedding would be fine.
Oh, so you're saying it's my fault for deciding on a winter trip this year? How dare you blame me, you ungrateful girl?
That's not what I meant at all.
We wanted to go to a hot spring resort this year. Winter is better than summer for enjoying hot springs. What's wrong with choosing winter? You're attacking me with your insolent attitude. I just wanted to create happy memories with my family.
I'm really sorry, but I'm not trying to blame you at all.
This is why I didn't want a daughter-in-law from a single-parent home. Ugh, I wish we could break off this engagement right now.
Excuse me?
I bet being poor single-parent family like yours never went on family trips. That's why you can't understand how important this is to us. For us, spending time together as a family once a year is normal. How dare you ruin our fun, you pauper?
Wait a minute. Where is this pauper talk coming from? Yes, I was raised by a single mother, but that doesn't make us poor.
Be quiet, you poor thing. This is why I was against this marriage from the start. Children from single-parent homes don't appreciate family values. And on top of that, you're just the worst.
What did you say?
A wedding can happen anytime, but you're forcing everyone looking forward to the family trip to give it up. What a terrible daughter-in-law you are.
I tried my best to postpone the wedding, but all the dates this year were already booked. We would have had to cancel and rebook, which would incur cancellation fees. I feel terrible about changing your family trip plans.
If cancellation fees are the problem, your parents should pay. This is all because of your selfishness. Your parents should take responsibility.
But the main cause of this is James. He's the one who went ahead and signed the contract with the venue without checking.
What excuse are you going to make next? You're trying to say you're not at fault at all, aren't you?
Of course, I share some blame for going along with him, but the primary cause is definitely James.
This is why children from poor single-parent homes are trouble. My son feels terrible about canceling the family trip. He was crying and apologizing to me, but look at your horrible attitude.
That's not true. I feel bad about this too.
You should be grateful to us for being considerate enough to give up our trip. Stop with your insolent attitude.
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much for your consideration. I'll do my best to make sure the wedding is enjoyable for everyone.
Hey Sarah, today's wedding is canceled. Tell the venue staff.
Canceled? What do you mean? What's going on? Did something happen?
We've decided to go on the family trip after all, so let's cancel today's wedding.
What are you talking about?
Our annual family trip was canceled because of us, remember? My parents have been depressed ever since. They keep saying we should be on the trip today. I couldn't bear to see them sad, so I decided we should go on the trip.
What? I understand feeling bad, but why does that mean canceling our wedding? If you want to go on a trip so badly, why not go tomorrow?
The hotel only had rooms available for today. When I called, they said all the cancellations opened up. It feels like fate, so we have to go.
So you're canceling our wedding for a family trip? You're choosing your family trip over me?
Of course! My relatives are important family too. Plus, my parents are overjoyed at the thought of going on the trip. If it means everyone's smiling, I don't mind canceling the wedding.
This can't be happening.
By the way, I didn't book a room for you. The available rooms were just enough for us, so I couldn't get one for you. You stay here and handle the cancellation procedures, alright?
What is this? My mother has been preparing since yesterday, and now it's canceled for this reason? You're insulting both me and my mother.
Shut up! If you keep complaining, you might as well cancel the whole marriage.
What did you say?
But you'd be in trouble if our marriage was called off, wouldn't you? A girl from a single-parent home isn't exactly in high demand as a wife. Without me, you'll be a spinster for life.
Stop it. How can you say such things? When we first started dating, you were so kind and wonderful. But as soon as you found out I was from a single-parent home, your attitude completely changed. I never imagined you held such terrible values.
Huh? It's not about values, it's facts. Most single-parent homes are poor. And kids with only one parent don't know family love. They're pitiful children. You should be grateful that my family and I were willing to accept someone like you.
What did you say?
Well, we're about to leave. The wedding with the poor girl from a broken home is canceled. I'll buy you a souvenir. Take care of the cancellation procedures, okay?
Oh, but there's no need to cancel the wedding plans. Yes, I'm glad I had the courage to cancel it earlier. If we had canceled on the day, it would have cost even more. I really wanted to see your surprised faces in person, but I guess that can't be helped. Enjoy your hot springs with everyone. We'll discuss dissolving our engagement when you get back, okay?
Wait a minute. What's going on with the wedding? We were supposed to get married today, weren't we?
Well, that was the plan a few months ago, but I've grown tired of marrying you, so I went ahead and canceled it on my own. I wanted to discuss ending our engagement today.
What are you talking about?
I got tired of being attacked every day. Your mother kept calling, telling me to be grateful that they accommodated our schedule. She even insulted my family background, and you didn't stop her. You joined in blaming me. Of course, I don't want to get married anymore.
How dare you cancel it on your own? Are you stupid?
You made the wedding contract on your own too, didn't you? So it's fair if I cancel it on my own. Let's call it even, shall we?
What?
You should be thanking me for canceling early. If we had canceled on the day, we'd have to pay 100% of the wedding cost. But because I canceled early, it was much cheaper. Make sure you thank me properly when you get back.
Don't be ridiculous. How can you expect gratitude after doing something so selfish?
The most selfish thing right now is what you're doing. Going on a family trip on your wedding day? If I hadn't canceled, can you imagine what would have happened? Just thinking about it makes me shudder. Oh, since we're at it, maybe I'll go to a nearby hot spring with my mother. It'll be nice to toast to the end of our engagement.
Wait, Sarah! Are you really planning to break up with me? This isn't a joke? You're really calling off the whole marriage?
Yes. I don't want to be with such a petty jerk anymore.
What did you say?
Besides, you should be happy we're breaking up. Your mother was secretly against our marriage anyway. She'll probably be the happiest about our breakup. You love making your family happy, don't you, James?
Oh, is that so? If you're going to act like this, then fine. Let's break up. Don't come crying back to me later. Even if you beg me to marry you later, it'll be too late.
Oh, I heard everything from James. So the whole marriage is off? You did well to cancel the venue in advance. I guess even an impertinent girl like you can do something right.
You're welcome. Thanks to this, I won't be wasting my life either. I'm sure I'll soon marry someone wonderful who's the complete opposite of James.
Ha! You'll never get married now. Such an insolent girl from a poor single-parent home. What a miserable life you'll have, all alone forever without a family or children.
I don't mind being alone. Marriage and children aren't everything in life. I have my job, a place to live, and enough money to get by. That's all I need. Fortunately, I'm highly valued at work. I earn more than James, so I'll enjoy my single life.
What? You earn more than my son?
Yes. I've been promoted faster in my career. My base salary is higher than his, and my sales performance is leagues ahead of his. If you include my bonuses, my annual income is several times his.
Wait a minute. You two work at the same company?
Huh? Didn't we talk about this normally? I met him at work.
Well, I heard that, but I thought you were just a temp worker.
I never said I was a temp worker.
But a girl from a single-parent home couldn't possibly be at the same level as my son in the company. So I thought you must have met him while working as a temp. To think you're actually working at the same company. And you're saying you earn more than him? How is that possible?
Maybe I'm just too excellent. Or maybe he's just too incompetent.
What did you say?
Well, my earnings don't matter now, do they? We're breaking up, so it's none of your business anymore.
No, it does matter. As frustrating as it is, you earn more than my son. That means if you became his wife, we could upgrade our future family trips. Let's call off the break-off.
What?
A wife's money is the family's money. If you get married, you'll be paying for our family trips every year from now on.
Who would agree to be your ATM? It's too late to change your tune now. I absolutely won't marry your idiot son.
How dare you be so insolent? This is why girls from poor, single-parent homes are so shameless. I'd like to see your parents' face.
Oh, but you see her face plenty. You get called into her office for warnings every day, don't you?
Huh?
You work part-time at the local supermarket chain, right? My mother was recently transferred there from head office. I heard she often calls you in because your work attitude is terrible. Did you forget your boss's face?
You're lying. That woman is your mother?
I heard there were too many part-timers with awful attendance, so my mother was moved there to improve the environment. But despite repeated warnings, there's been no improvement. I heard they might have to fire someone soon.
What?
If you get fired, you can go on family trips whenever you like.
No, wait. If I can't work part-time, I won't be able to give pocket money to my grandchildren. We won't be able to go on trips either.
Then give up and look for another part-time job. It seems impossible to keep working under my mother now.
This can't be happening.
Well, I'll be going now. Enjoy your hot springs trip.
Hey, Sarah. We were completely in the wrong. I'm sorry. Won't you marry me?
That's completely impossible. Please pay half of the cancellation fees. And separately, I'll be claiming compensation for all the insults and emotional blackmail. Please prepare for that as well.
Huh? You're claiming compensation?
Of course. You've said so many hurtful things, calling me poor, miserable, pitiful. I'm planning to hire a lawyer, so complain all you want.
Come on, don't say that. I'm sorry for getting carried away. I was just jealous of you. You keep getting promoted. Your sales performance is better than mine. It was frustrating to see the gap between us, so I couldn't help but act that way.
Uh-huh. What a childish and awful excuse. Thanks for giving me another reason to be glad we broke up.
Even after I apologize so much, you won't reconsider?
Your apology has no value, so no matter how much you apologize, it's useless.
No way!
From now on, please communicate through my lawyer. At work, treat me as just another colleague. Oh, but I guess I'm your superior now that I've been promoted. Please treat me as your boss from now on, okay? Thanks to the smooth handling by my lawyer, I was able to successfully cancel the marriage. James seemed to accept it and quickly paid the compensation. As for his mother and family, she was fired from her part-time job as soon as they returned from the trip. Apparently, she has been secretly pocketing money from the cash register. My mother presented evidence of embezzlement, resulting in immediate dismissal. They avoided police involvement by promising full repayment, but rumors spread quickly throughout the town. As a result, even when they went on trips, people would whisper, "I wonder if they're using the embezzled money for this trip." Eventually, I heard that their annual family trip tradition came to an end.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Hey, hey, hey! Look at George and me. Aren't we so cute together?
Wow, you must be really thick for sending pictures of your affair. I might even have admiration.
Jealous much? Or do you not care enough about your husband sleeping with another girl? Who was his high school classmate? Well, ain't that some twisted fate? I feel sorry for you. Really. Isn't it random that we all went to the same school together? Yeah, right. Don't you get it? How we came together like this? You mean you had feelings for him all along? That's right. When I heard you and George were getting married, I got so pissed, you know. Literally screamed, "Why her?" Is that so? And that's why 2 years ago, I approached him, and then he said to me, "I always wanted to marry you, not her." Isn't that just the sweetest? You talk too much. I have a lot to say, so what are you gonna do about it? About what? Getting divorced? Are you gonna or not? That's why I'm texting you in the first place. Huh? What's this, a hotel room? Yep, I'm having girls' night in this suite with Mary and Tammy. My treat. Okay. What, are you trying to gloat or something? Or are you being defensive? Like, I have 2 friends so I don't care about you? Well, that's part of it. From now on, all 3 of us are never speaking to you ever again. So I sent you that picture as a kind of memorabilia. What? Just kidding. The fuck? You just want to show off, don't you? Look at me and how I can't afford this stuff. To make me feel miserable staying in a moderate room. Grow up. I'm so not at all jealous of you. Lena, don't you realize? What? You're making no sense. You still don't get it? OMG, this view? Are we staying at the same hotel? Finally, you got that right. We just checked in earlier. Funny, isn't it? We're in the same hotel. Some fate putting us in this situation. What are you up to? I knew it from the beginning, that you guys made a reservation at this hotel. Huh? So I decided to call up my parents, talk over some stuff. Wanted to get it over with. Stop it! You're sick. Why can't you do that when we get back? Stalking us on our vacation? So not cool. If I'm sick, you're disgusting. Why don't we meet up after dinner, huh? Talk about divorce and such? You're attending, of course. You didn't tell my husband? Damn right I did. He said he's arriving here in about 20 minutes. You're kidding me. No use in running, by the way. All of our parents are already here. Anyway, there's proof of your affair in my hands. Fine. I already had everything planned out. I was ready to pay for the alimony when I sent you that photo. Turned out a bit different than I thought, but can't change what happened. You are getting a divorce, right? Duh. I don't need a man who runs off to another girl. Take him for all I care. Fine then. Have a miserable life alone. Crying in sour grapes? Pouting doesn't suit a girl your age. You can't be cutesy forever. Shut up. Anyways, I won't be miserable alone. You are. Wait and see. Let's get this over with, shall we? Come down to the lobby then. I'm not going to your room, obviously. Don't even try to run away. I don't need you telling me that.
Hey Momo, you up? I want to talk to you in private. Can you come down to the lobby?
I knew you would say that. You're an ass. Didn't you think what would have happened when I found out?
I didn't mean for all of this to happen. Lena and we weren't serious.
Well then, why were you so silent the whole discussion?
I couldn't gather the courage to speak up.
You're such a ninny. When my dad asked you if you did this because you wanted a divorce, you should have said no. Well, even if you did, wouldn't change anything.
I couldn't. He was so threatening.
Then don't have an affair in the first place, dork. Have fun on your vacation. Not that you have anywhere to call home when you get back.
You can't be serious. What about my stuff?
Dead serious. Your mom and dad took all of your belongings with them. I packed for them. God, that's time I'm not getting back.
The hell?
You shouldn't have let Lena send that picture. Aren't you supposed to be away on a business trip? That's concerning, huh?
But I
called your supervisor for you, of course.
You did what?
Yeah, so apparently he went on an affair trip when he is supposedly working.
What?
Ma'am, your husband is on a leave of absence today. What do you have to say for yourself?
Why did you do that? Don't you understand the consequences I'll have in my office?
We are getting divorced, thus making us legally strangers. I don't give a damn about your well-being.
You...
Oh, but you'll need to pay for the divorce settlements, so don't lose the job.
What settlements? You're joking.
The hell I am. I'm taking $20,000 from you, $15,000 from Lena.
Huh?
That's all. I bid you good night. Me? I'm gonna have a blast with my girls. A happy divorcement party, if you will. Well, have fun you too.
You ruined our night! Come on, Momo, you're better than this.
Thanks for unblocking me. Long time no see, Momo. I'm so happy to finally get to talk to you again. What do you want? Don't be so rude. Just want to talk. I don't have spare time to put up with your shenanigans. I unblocked you reluctantly only because Mary told me to. She was so frustrated with your pestering. Don't get full of yourself. Don't be a downer. I'm bringing you happy news. Anything but happy if it's coming from you. Don't be so mean. I'm trying to tell you that I'm getting married. So, I'm getting married. My marriage? You should be happy for me. I don't care, literally. What? It's George's and my wedding. It should be a huge deal to you. Why are you so indifferent? To me, that idea alone is a mystery. Why would I, hearing upon your marriage with George, be happy about it? You want to congratulate us, don't you? No frickin' way. Me? Congratulate? The marriage of my ex-husband and ex-friend. Have you totally lost your mind? You are so mean. I have not lost my mind. I'm living my best life. I don't care. Talking to you is a waste of my calories. No! Wait. You want to come to the wedding, don't ya? The fuck? You want to be invited, right? You're insane. Bye. Wait, are you not coming? I've already have the invitations ready to send. You were going to give a speech as my friend. Hey, you still there? Momo?
Sorry to disturb. Hey, Momo. I think you've already heard from Tammy.
I did. So what do you want? You mauled Tammy on the street for my number. Must be important.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you about something. It's kind of long. Can you maybe take time after work to talk today?
No. Why would I give effort to make time for you?
Sorry for the short notice, but it's an emergency.
Is this about your engagement with Lena?
Wait, you know about that?
I guess so.
Why?
Why? Seriously, you're not the only blabbering idiot in this town.
Lena contacted you?
She basically harassed Mary to get to me. They live near each other, ran into each other by chance.
Right. Yeah, it's about the wedding.
You're not telling me to come, are you? Because I am so not going.
No, I'm not asking you to come. I don't have the guts to do that.
What then?
I told you I want your time. I can't exactly text you about this.
About what?
Not right now. It's all up to your schedule. So how about it? I also got Mary and Tammy to come.
Wait, you called them?
Yeah, I think they'll text you later. Can you believe me now? I just want to get this thing sorted.
Fine. I'm available after 7.
Thank you. See you soon. I'll text you the address.
Hey, I've got dates for our wedding day. What? You're not serious. What do you mean? You're coming, aren't you? You never sent back your acceptance. I already sent you my answer. So you're coming then? I'll have your seating charts ready then. The hell are you saying? Can't you think straight for 1 second? Your wedding got canceled, didn't it? Canceled? What? Who told you that? I'm not sending out invitations if it got canceled now, would I? If you say so. I'm sending you my final answer to your invitation. No. Freaking no. I can't wait to see you at the ceremony. You're coming, of course. I don't know if you're procrastinating, but you should talk to him. There's no way around this. Calm down for once. You're annoying the F out of me. But it's not my fault. Nobody's coming to my wedding. You're my only hope, Momo. Seriously? The fuck? You understand me. You care about me and George. Have a nice life. I'm reserving your seat. You're coming. Understood? What? Answer the phone. Can't right now. What? You know exactly what. Why aren't you here? What happened to the normal Lena? You always end your text with a sad face. Shut up! It's all over. I'm done for. F this. You know what today is, don't you? Your wedding, pending day, right? You knew. You talked George out of this, didn't you? Wait, you're not. Are you actually at the venue? When it got canceled? I didn't cancel it. George did it on his own account. I didn't agree to that. George called the engagement off a month ago. How are you gonna get married without him? Seriously? It's all your fault. Yes, you are the reason why he called the engagement off. You two had an affair. I'm charging you alimony. Huh? Are you accusing? Duh. You had the talk with George, right? I might have urged his realization, but don't you get that you had this coming? What do you mean? George told me everything. Momo told me. That's a while back. Are we talking about when George asked me what kind of person you are? Huh? If that is so, Tammy and Mary were also there with us. All of us talked about you. Huh? What? What's going on? After you told me you guys were getting married, George texted me, saying he wanted to discuss with the 3 of us. When did that happen? He didn't want to complicate things by you knowing. Why did he think that? Because he wanted to ask as how much of a whore you are. Knowing you, you'd have prevented it any way possible. No, I wouldn't. You would, and you know it. You change your behavior depending on the person. From a guy's perspective, you might look cute and all. From us girls, way opposite. That's not true. Oh, yes it is. And after the engagement announcement, he heard rumors about you. Naturally, he was curious. So you went around bad-mouthing me? Bitch! Listen to the story till the end, will you? After I heard about your wedding, I immediately told all of our classmates not to worry about me and congratulate you guys. What? When George and I got married, everyone sent in video messages, remember? Of course, it would be wrong for me to do that, but it's been 3 years, and I told my friends to not mind about me. Those who want to congratulate you as much as they want. I never told them to boycott the wedding. Then why did nobody come? I don't get it. Seriously? It's because you've done too much damage. Not just with George, but whoring around the whole school. Having sugar daddies, then dumping their asses. Stealing friends' boyfriends, plural, all done while you were with George. What? So yeah, it started with my text, but everyone was eager to fill George in with all of those details. That's why he called off the engagement. He did say you were acting strange after moving in together. What? So George knows everything? Apparently, you were too eager to show yourself, not waiting a bit to vigorously use your savings, not doing anything in the house. You can't, so you asked George to do them all, even though you told him house chores were your specialty before you started dating. You couldn't go through with one single thing. I'm surprised it took this long for George to raise suspicions, but I am so not forgiving you for talking behind my back. But I do admire the courage to go on with the wedding, though. You're so desperate. Oh, and by the way, I'm not getting back with George, so I don't care about cheating guys, but you have a lot on you. What? Don't you have alimony money to pay up? Use your time wisely, and do not pester me with texts. You can't run away from reality. Putting it off won't do you any good. Have fun. After that, Lena had to pay all the fees for the wedding, plus alimony to George for cheating on him. She had to beg her parents to help her out. In the meanwhile, good for her on finally getting her stuff together. I won't be involved in her life as her friend anymore. That'll be a nightmare.